Welcome to the AI Opus, or as we like to call it, TEO. Hey Mike, how's it going today?
Hey Sarah, I'm doing great, thanks. Excited to dive into today's lineup of AI news. There's a lot to unpack.
Absolutely. Let's jump right in. First up, we've got some exciting funding news from 11 Labs. They just raised a whopping $180 million in Series C funding, which has tripled their valuation to $3.3 billion. This round was led by A16Z and Iconic Growth. They're planning to use these funds to fuel research and development, roll out new products, and expand globally, with a new hub in Warsaw to advance their AI voice technology.
Wow, that's a huge leap. What exactly does 11 Labs do with AI voice technology?
Great question, Mike. 11 Labs is focused on developing sophisticated AI voice synthesis. They create realistic human-like voices that can be used for various applications, from audiobooks to virtual assistants and beyond. Their technology is designed to make interactions with machines more natural and engaging.
That sounds pretty cool. And speaking of AI investments, what's happening with Conviction Partners?
Conviction Partners, an AI-focused fund led by Sarah Guo, has just closed a $230 million second fund. They've also added Mike Vernal as a general partner, which is a big move given his experience at Sequoia. This strengthens their position in the AI investment landscape, particularly with stakes in companies like Mistral and Harvey.
Interesting. With someone like Mike Vernal on board, it sounds like they're gearing up for some major moves in the AI space.
Exactly. Now, let's move on to OpenAI. They've just released O3 Mini, which is a cost-effective AI model boasting enhanced reasoning and STEM capabilities. This model is available via ChatGPT and its API, and it's outperforming its predecessors in several benchmarks.
Enhanced reasoning and STEM capabilities. What does that mean for users?
Essentially, it means the model can handle more complex tasks, especially in science, technology, engineering, and math fields. It's part of OpenAI's broader strategy to possibly move toward a more open-source approach, which was hinted at by their CEO, Sam Altman. They've also been using platforms like Reddit's r/ChangeMyView to test the persuasiveness of their models.
That's a clever way to test AI capabilities. What about Ola's AI platform, Krutrim?
Ola's Krutrim is now hosting DeepSeek AI models on Indian servers. This is aimed at boosting AI development in India by providing access to these models at very competitive prices. More details are expected soon, on February 4th.
Hosting AI models locally sounds like a step towards making AI more accessible. Are there any challenges they might face?
Absolutely, Mike. Local hosting can involve challenges like ensuring enough compute resources and managing data privacy. Speaking of compute resources, Andreessen Horowitz's Anj Midha recently mentioned that despite advances in efficient models like DeepSeek's, the demand for GPUs in data centers remains strong. Companies like Mistral and initiatives like the Oxygen program are well positioned to leverage this demand.
It seems like infrastructure is a critical part of AI development. I wonder how it ties in with new datasets like the one from MLCommons and Hugging Face.
They've released a massive new audio dataset called Unsupervised People's Speech, which includes over 1 million hours of audio. This is a big step for advancing multilingual AI speech research, although there are concerns about its bias towards American accented English and ethical issues around voice data usage.
It's fascinating, but also a bit concerning. Data ethics is such a crucial topic in AI development. Now, what's happening with Constellation Software's new tech center?
Constellation Software's Persis Group has launched Dark Matter India Technologies in Hyderabad. This global capability center, which currently employs 750 staff, plans to triple in size and will focus on AI, machine learning, cloud computing, and cybersecurity.
That's a significant expansion. It seems like India is becoming a real hub for tech development.
It certainly is, especially with the Indian government announcing a 20,000 crore investment in private sector R&D and innovation. This includes initiatives like PM Research Fellowships and funding for startups and MSMEs.
That's a lot of investment. What about the legal developments with Anthropic?
Anthropic's CEO Dario Amodei is trying to avoid deposition in the Authors Guild copyright lawsuit against OpenAI, citing a busy schedule. This case involves key figures who were formerly at OpenAI.
Legal battles are always tricky. Speaking of which, I heard Perplexity is also facing some legal challenges.
Yes, Perplexity is dealing with a trademark infringement lawsuit from Perplexity Solve Solutions, as well as a separate suit from News Corp over content usage. Legal challenges can really impact a company's operations.
Absolutely. And it seems like there's a lot happening with Meta and Microsoft, too.
Right, Meta is expanding its renewable energy footprint with a new 595 megawatt solar deal in Texas, supporting its AI strategy. Meanwhile, Microsoft is setting up an advanced planning unit to analyze the societal impacts of AI.
It's good to see companies considering the broader implications of AI. And what's the latest with Apple Intelligence?
Apple Intelligence is expanding language support with several new languages and localized English versions. They're also updating Siri to include on-screen context understanding, which should make interactions more intuitive.
That's a neat update. And lastly, I heard there's a new play about Sam Altman's brief ousting from OpenAI.
Yes, it's called Doomers by Matthew Gasta. The play uses artistic license to explore themes of AI safety and alignment, reflecting the broader existential risks and promises of advanced AI.
That sounds like a thought-provoking piece. Well, we've covered quite a bit today, Sarah. Anything else you'd like to add?
I think we've hit all the key points, Mike. It's been a packed session with a lot of exciting developments in the AI world.
Definitely. Thanks for all the insights, Sarah, and thank you to our listeners for tuning into Teo. Until next time, stay curious.
Take care, everyone.